All right, geometry 11.7. This is our last volume section. We're looking at similar solids and volume. Okay, we did a very similar section to this when we talked about area and how area and similar, that would have been polygons, behave. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, so similar solids have the same shape and all their corresponding dimensions are proportional. So again, remember, that is the big thing when it comes to similar figures, is that their sides are proportional. So same thing, all of the dimensions are proportional. Remember that that is called the scale factor. It's very, very, very important that you find the scale factor first before you try to do anything else. So here is the main idea. And again, we're going to focus more just on volumes, right? So volumes of similar solids. So if the scale factor between two similar solids is A to B, then, and we're going to just focus on the last thing here, the ratio of their volumes is A cubed to B cubed. Remember, for volume, it is units cubed, right? It's units cubed. So think about that when you think of the ratio of the volumes of similar figures. Now, I do have on the next slide two triangular prisms that we're going to actually talk about the this ratio. So again, if you look here, all of these dimensions, 3, 4, 5, 11, are all multiplied by n, 3n, 4n, 5, and 11n. So your scale factor is n. I'm multiplying all of these numbers by n to get this bigger figure. So what's going to happen to the volume? Well, this is a prism. The volume of a prism is area of the base times the height. The base of this prism is a right triangle. We need to find the area of that base. So we're going to do 1/2 the base of this triangle times the height of this triangle times the height of the prism. So this h here, this height is this height here. It's actually going to be this 11, right? It's the distance between the two congruent bases. Okay? So to find the volume, we're going to do 1/2 times the base of this triangle, 4, times the height of this triangle, 3, times the height of this prism, 11. Okay? And when you do that, 1/2 of 4 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 11 is 66. That would be 66 units cubed. And now let's find the volume of this larger triangular prism. So volume equals, same formula, 1/2. Again, we need to find the area of this base times the 4n times the 3n times 11n, the height of the prism that connects the two congruent bases. So half, we can multiply all the numbers. So it's the same numbers, right? So that's 66. And now there's 1, 2, 3 n's. When you multiply the 3 n's, you get n cubed. Units cubed. And you can see that these two numbers are almost identical, except the only difference is that this one has an n cubed. So if you were to take 66 n cubed over 66, they would cancel and your ratio would be n cubed, the scale factor cubed. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to those who enjoy explanations. All right, so let me go to Edge Elastic. I have, I think, 5 problems to do. I'm going to split them into 2 videos. We're going to start a couple on this video. All right, so here's the first one. It says the cubes are similar. What is the ratio of their volumes? So again, when you look at this problem, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to find the scale factor. The scale factor is a ratio of corresponding sides. I believe that this 6 corresponds to this 3. You could also use this 6 and that 3, or this 4 and that 2. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to use 6 and 3, and you can do 6 over 3, or you could do 3 over 6. It doesn't matter to me. So then the ratio of the scale factor reduced would be 2 over 1 or 1 over 2. Okay? So that's your scale factor, either one of those. I'm going to focus on 2 over 1. That's just what I'm going to do. So then what is the ratio of their volumes? We have to know that the volumes, the ratio of their volumes is equal to the scale factor cubed. So I'm going to take 2 over 1, and I'm going to cube that, which means I'm going to cube the 2 and cube the 1. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. It's 8, not 6. This is not 2 times 3. This is 2 times 2 times 2 cubed. And then 1 cubed is just 1. That's my answer. 8 over 1. And again, you could also have 1 over 8 if you did it that way. That order doesn't matter. All right, good. So I'm going to stop the video here. This is the first video. I'm going to start a second video and do the last 4 problems.